Hey folks, it's Brad LeDrew at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. And today we're looking at a 2020 GMC Terrain SLT all-wheel drive. Now, I'm going to go through this vehicle specifically. A lot of times when I do these videos, I do overviews and talk about in general, but I just want to focus in on this SLT. It's a great package, great looking vehicle, and I really wanted to highlight the interior exterior on this vehicle. So let's go ahead. First off, it is the SLT. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Now, if you want to open up the hood, you're going to put your hand in here. I'm going to do this with one hand. You slide and you push up. So first off, you can see here, you've got a full aluminum engine. It is a 2.0 liter turbo 4-cylinder. That's a dual overhead cam, direct injected with variable valve timing, 252 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. It is a 9-speed automatic transmission with the driver shift control. Now, if we look at the front end and we talk about a couple things in the front end, you can see that signature in Canada, C-shaped LED daytime running lights. We've got the HID headlights, we've got the LED fog lights, and we've also got C-shaped LED taillights, which I'll talk about in the back. But this vehicle also has the IntelliBeam, which is the automatic, right here, high beam, okay? So if you're driving down the road, you have your high beams on, that's what it'll do. It'll turn them on or off as necessary. Now, moving on over, you can see this hole here. This is if you're getting flat towed or something behind, getting yanked out of a ditch. And right here is your block heater. It's pretty straightforward there. Moving on over, you've got a very nice hand-cooked tire, all-season quiet tire with on a 19-inch wheel. And it's a nice alloy wheel with these gray accents. Now, if you notice, you've got the black all the way around. When you go into the Denali, we'll up one more trim. This is all painted to match. But what's nice about this is if you're on gravel, anything like that, none of this lower paint is ever, or even on the wheel wells, is going to get chipped up or anything like that. You can see we got the front splash guard. And also we've got the rear splash guard. Now you can see you've also got that signature C-shaped LED tail lights. It looks really nice. Dual exhaust with the chrome. And I like the decision they've done for 2020. I like that if it has the optional, you can see tow package. So standard towing is 1,500 pounds. If you have the optional tow package, it's 3,500 pounds. But I like that there's no cover on it. It makes it look a little more rugged. I really like that. Same thing, you've got that tow hook cover right here as well in the rear. And you've got your rear park assist sensors as well, along with your rear camera. Now you can push this button to open her up. And you can see we've got a plethora of room inside. So first off, let's say you wanted to fold down one of these seats. All you're going to do is grab to the handle here. And you can see the seats are flat folding. You've got 2-tiered hard tunnel storage in here, with a cubby hole up here for even more storage. Okay, and then under here, if you pull this out, you can see your spare tires in here as well. You can see you've got your car seat anchors. There's 3 of them. And I really like even something like as simple as this. There's a little button on the side of this headrest, so it gives you more visibility if there's nobody sitting in the back seat. Okay. Push the button here if you want to close her up. Now, obviously, we have the push button start with the new smart key system. So whenever you walk up to a door and you touch one of these proximity sensors, it unlocks just that door. If you double tap, it opens, or unlocks, I should say, all 5 doors. But I wanted to highlight, this is one of my favorite things about this vehicle, is this Brandy and jet black combo interior. Okay? So you get a different accent here, and this brown, and then you can also see the combo inside that you don't get on any of the other interiors. So it's an interior package that we don't normally see too much of. A lot of dealers are maybe, I want to say, scared of brown, but I think it's one of our nicest interiors. So right now, you know, I'm 6 foot, I'm 260. I got lots of leg room. I've got it set up perfectly in the front for me to be sitting in that driver's seat. You can see here in the back, you got vents. You got a power outlet down low and a couple of USBs. Same thing, you look at the driver's door, you've got that same, this carbon fiber, but it's not. It's a different design than the other ones. I like that. And also with this Brandy leather. You see all the nice stitching on this is nice soft touch materials. Nice soft touch materials up here as well. You can see with the SLT, you've got the programmable driver's seat, so two different programs, and then the easy exit option. You got your door locks, power mirrors, all that stuff. And then also you have your tailgate. So you can set it to max so it opens. So when the tailgate opens, it would open up past the body. Or you can set it to the 3/4 setting there. So let's say you're in underground parking, something like that, or a parkade. It would only open level instead of going up. That way you don't accidentally scrape your lift gate, which is pretty nice. You can see we got a 10-way power driver seat with the power lumbar support. Beautiful stitching. You can see nice perforation on it. But I really love this interior color. And the exterior, if I didn't mention, is red crystal tint coat. Red quartz tint coat, I should say. Red quartz. So looking inside here, you can see cruise control here. You can set your gap distance on your emergency braking systems and all that. You've got your heated steering wheel, okay, which is really nice in Canada, of course. You've got 2 buttons here to control your voice commands. So again, this vehicle has your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you'd use these 2 buttons to control the GM system or to control Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. This little jog dial right here controls your driver information system or center up front. So you can just scroll, and what do you want to see information wise? Different things you can see in here. So, or just go back to home. Okay, and over here you've got, give it a little overview here real quick. So first off, let's get down a little bit lower. This is your driver shift control. So again, GM, this is something that's now rolling out to many of our vehicles. Your Acadias have it for this year. The Terrain was first to have it, and now it's also going into some of the newer Chev and GMC product line. But again, it's just park, reverse drive is all right here, and obviously you have to have your foot on the brake like a normal vehicle to shift into neutral, or say it's shift into reverse or drive. Okay, down low you've got a USB-C, a regular USB, SD card, old style power adapter, old style auxiliary as well. Down here you've got your all-wheel drive system. Okay, so you've got your actually I should say your all-wheel drive system. You've got hill descent control. You've got your lane keep assist with lane departure warning. Lane keep assist is when you're driving, this what will happen is that the steering wheel will steer you back into your lane a couple times, and then it'll give you an audible and a visual warning here saying take action, take control, and it'll show you where you've got to hold on to the steering wheel. And that's, I mean, really good. Say you're turning around, you're trying to talk to your kids, you're distracted for whatever reason for a couple seconds. That way you don't pass over into the center line, and heaven forbid you have a front collision or a head-on collision, my goodness. So that's a really nice feature. Looking down here, you can see it's pretty easy to control your all-wheel drive system. So if you want to get basically 30 miles per gallon on the highway, have it in 2-wheel drive. If you're in 4-wheel drive, you're getting, I think it's 27 US miles per gallon, which would be I want to say 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. So there you go. And then you can see over here, you just keep turning the dial. This is your all-terrain mode or mountain mode. Okay. And then if you see this button, you know you've got the optional trailer package for that extra towing up to 3,500 pounds. Your heated seat button is here, so you can have just your back with 3 levels, or your back and bum with 3 different levels of heat as well. Really, really nice in Canada. Mentioned before, of course, it's got the push button start. You've got your dual zone automatic climate control, and then you've got your GMC infotainment system. So, I mean, pretty straightforward stuff. You can see there's a home button here, there's a home button there. You get back to here, you can slide around, you can touch, well, I don't have a phone paired, but you can see, like, the system is very slick, very quick to move around. It's not sluggish. And again, even though the GM system is great, you have the option of that familiarity of your this screen becoming your iPhone or becoming your Android phone because of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And you can have that. That'll work through when you have your cable plugged in. Moving up top here, you can see you've got the programmable garage door opener with up to 3 options. You've got the sunroof and the sunshade, and you can see this has the huge panoramic sunroof as well. But there you go. So real quick highlight of, oh, we're a little unfocused. Focus in, baby. Highlight of this 2020 GMC Terrain SLT all-wheel drive. There you go, folks. It's another one-take shoot here from Bradley Drew at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. Have a great day.